Hello, hello, hello to all my wonderful Pisces. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with a very special reading on today. Now, Pisces, I know you're like, okay, wait a second. Today is Monday, not Wednesday, right? Yes, you're right. Happy Monday. I'm putting out videos early this week because I have some more videos I want to share with everybody. So I want to make sure I get your video out. Plus, so there's several reasons. So plus, we are fresh off of a new moon, right? So a lot of people are either repeating cycles or they're in this new realm of happiness. Like, okay, so what do I do in this new realm? I'm in this new moon phase. Like, what do I do now? And for the ones who are repeating a cycle, they may not be in their in the best moods, and so I want to help you navigate around all of that, right? So yes, cards are trying to fly out the deck. We're going to leave those cards sitting right there, the ones that flew out the deck. Let's get into your general reading. These cards are the Light Seers Tarot deck by CRESCENT. These cards right here are the Sacred Self-Care Oracle deck by Jill Pyle. Let's go, Pisces. Let's go. Most High God in the universe, please give me a special reading for my wonderful Pisces as it relates to every area of their lives, specifically in areas of power and intellect, money and wealth, creativity and emotions, and spirituality, and where they need to take action. What information do we have for my empathetic, artistic, emotional, in a good way, of course, selfless, natural healers who are also very compassionate? That's your most likable trait, your compassion towards people, who are also musical, wise, gentle, and intuitive. Yes, I'm talking to you. Your symbols are the fish. Two fish tied together, swimming in opposite directions. Your ruling planets, Neptune and Jupiter, both are retrograde right now. Yes, yes, yes. That's great news for Pisces. Yes, Pisces. So we're going to get right into it. Oh, so right now, Pisces. Like I said, we have some cards that flipped out the deck. We have, what do you have here? We have the Six of Cups. See, get in there close. Six of Cups. We're going to put that here. We have the King of Pentacles. A lot of you all have the Midas touch. And then we also have the Chariot card, which is another water sign. That's your sister sign. Water sign, that's Cancer, right? So let's pull some more cards and see what else we have here. We're not going to be talking about a number. That's on Sunday, so come back for Sunday. This is, again, like I said, your Wednesday reading, but I'm releasing videos early today because I want to make sure everybody gets their video because I have some more videos to put up for everybody this week. So yes, here we have the Star card. This is your healing. This is attached to the Aquarius, right? Then we also have the Four of Cups. And then we have the World card, which is attached to Saturn, which is retrograde right now. Yes, so yes, we got Pluto that's retrograde. We have Saturn that's retrograde. Jupiter and Neptune are all retrograde. So this is wonderful. Let's talk about this, right? Let's walk it back for just a second. So we are currently in a waxing crescent moon. Just so you know, we're currently in a waxing crescent moon, Pisces. And so with the waxing crescent moon, it's encouraging everybody to not give up, right? To keep moving forward. You know, you made the right decision. Keep moving forward. You're not looking back. You are, just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean that they're not manifesting, right? Because remember, we're just coming off of a new moon, right? So this is a new territory for a lot of people who are trying to feel their ways through. And then, and on top of that, you could be surrounded by people who are currently repeating a cycle. So they may not be in the best of moods, right? They're like, gosh, I'm so disappointed in myself that I have to repeat another cycle. But that's not your story, right? Right. But since you're in this new space, you're trying to navigate through that new space, right? And so we're trying to get you towards full illumination. So remember, prior to the waxing moon, we had the new moon, right? That's where you were planting your seeds, setting your intentions, doing all sorts of things, just wonderful things. You're even getting your soul tribe together and people that you really trust, people who are close to you that are on the same frequency. And you're sharing all of these dreams that you are, you know, that that are manifesting. They're already manifesting. You're putting them out in the universe. But now that they're like little baby buds, right? So you're watering them and you're talking to them like you would your plants, right? And so because you have the Midas touch, these things are actually happening in the universe. In the meantime, what you want to do is not get frustrated with something that you've been saying that you wanted, right? Maybe you said you wanted to get married. Maybe you said you want to start a business. Maybe you said, just want to start a new project. Maybe you're married to your job. Maybe you want to be married to a person or whatever, because I'm picking up marriage real quick. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you're married to a person. You could be married to music, right? You could be married to a musical project that you've been saying, I really, really want this thing to come off, to get off the ground. So you are planting your seeds, and you're only telling people that's real close to you, right? And so you're watering those seeds, and you're entrusting the people around you that they're going to keep it close to the vest. They're not going to run out and tell everybody and, be messy with it in the whole 9 yards. So you got to really protect your energy, Pisces, because you all will absorb energy from everywhere. Everything and everybody, you're absorbing energy. So even if you're applying for a new job, keep it close to the vest, not telling everybody, right? Because again, you're very magnetic. People are drawn to your energy. It doesn't matter if you are a man or a woman, if you identify as a man or woman, because you're a divine feminine sign, Pisces, and you're absorbing everything, you're very magnetic. People are drawn to people who are drawn to you in particular, because you're for the underdog. You can relate to everybody. People think you're their best friends, the whole 9 yards. But it can be overwhelming. It can be just a lot. So a lot of you all, in the meantime of waiting, right? Waiting for your dreams to manifest, you want to focus on something that's nostalgic, right? If you have kids, you want to focus on your kids and look at the innocence of kids. Like, really, they don't have a care in the world. They're not wondering if they open up the refrigerator, in their mind, they're like, I already know it's food going to be in there. If they want something, they have no problem just asking. They just come right out and ask. And then you can learn a lot from children, because you want to ask the universe exactly what it is you want and watch it happen, right? Just like kids, having kid-like faith, childlike faith. Even if you don't have kids, you want to focus on doing things that's nostalgic to you, that's going to really, really make you happy. That's what we're focused on right now, instead of just being like, oh gosh, I'm tired of waiting for this thing to happen. I'm tired of waiting for X, Y, and Z. No, this is how you nurture yourselves, right? So again, I see you balancing out your own energy, like balancing out, being completely healed. So you're not just kind of emotionally all over the place. People are like, you know what? Pisces is really, really a sweetheart, because you're focusing on going after your ambitions. That's what the World card is about, right? So Saturn is retrograde. When Saturn is retrograde, it's the planet of ambition. But when it's retrograde, it's encouraging everybody to go after your long-term goals, right? Moving towards harvest time for you, which is full illumination. That's the full moon. You're going to start getting to a point where you feel like, you know what? I'm really loving my freedom. I'm going to really embrace my freedom, right? I'm not putting any more limitations on myself. I'm just going to go for it, right? But I still have to protect my space, right? And I'm going to be a kid again. Like, I'm just going to start doing the things that's nostalgic to me. What have I always loved? I'm just going to get back to basics. That's what it is for you, right? And so when we walk it backwards, and we talk about waxing crescent moon and not giving up and not looking back and staying focused on moving forward and being patient with events as they unfold, we're also going back to new moon energy, right? And so what is new moon energy for you? New moon energy has a real quiet power for you, right? And so it's really, really focusing on your healing. Like, what is it that you need to heal from? Again, you all are so magnetic. So many people have attached themselves to you, Pisces. People that's coming to you with trauma have attached themselves to you. People who are coming to you that don't mean you well. People who do mean you well are attached to you. So how do you sift through all of those different energies that have attached themselves to you? Could be family members, friends, colleagues, whomever. But everybody loves Pisces because of what they can get from Pisces. And I'm not talking about using. You can get that compassion, right, from Pisces. And so now you got to sift through all of that, and you got to heal. You got to heal from other people bringing you their traumas and their dramas and all of that other stuff, Pisces. So that's how you heal. You go through your healing process, and you focusing on balancing out your own energies. You're already, like I said, you already have the Midas touch, right? So money is coming to you by default, right? Because you have the Midas touch. Some of you all are just getting sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like, oh gosh, I'm tired of certain people attaching themselves to me. Why am I thinking about this? You're not going to over nurture anything anymore. That waning moon that we had before the new moon was encouraging everybody to just let things fall by the wayside. If people aren't calling you anymore, be okay with it. If people aren't coming around anymore. Let it fall by the wayside. No resistance whatsoever. Be okay with it. You see what I'm saying, Pisces? Because the universe is trying to make room for greater things to come your way. Yes. So we had that waning moon, the new moon, and now we're in the waxing crescent moon. Yes, absolutely. Let's see what else we have here. Some of you all have absolutely come out of some difficult relationships, right? Right. And some of you all have, okay, we have the Empress card, right? So let me put this right here for just a second, because this is kind of sort of taking me through some things. And then we have the Ace of Wands, right? We also have the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see if we can get in close so you can like really see the Eight of Pentacles. Yes. We also have the Page of Cups, right? So not only has somebody been thinking about you, not only have they been thinking about you, somebody could have Aquarius, Cancer. They could have a lot of different signs in there. But not only have the person been thinking about you, and you may have been thinking about them to some degree. One of the things I don't want you to do, Pisces, is beat yourself up over like people's names and their spirits popping up in your energy, right? I want you to recognize it, acknowledge it. Hey, I was in a relationship with that person, it didn't work out. Okay, let me use the remaining of the 1,440 minutes that's in a 24-hour day on something else. I acknowledged it. I'm going to sit with it for no longer than 60 seconds, and I'm going to move forward to channeling my energy to something that's nostalgic for me, right? Putting my energy into things that I thought would never happen for me unless I saw a pig fly, like your dreams, right? Like, okay, my dreams are actually coming to fruition. I know I have the Midas touch. I know I have the Midas touch voice. I know I have the Midas touch pen. I can write. I'm a great writer. I know I have the Midas touch as something that's attached to my money, that's attached to my destiny. And so you are a lot wiser now. You're a lot more focused. See this clarity of focus? You're wiser. You're more knowledgeable now. You see things a lot clearer now. This is where your power is. This is where your power stands, that you see things a lot clearer than you've seen before. And again, I'm looking at least 8 streams of income for you, Pisces. At least 8 streams of income because of your Midas touch. Some of you are excellent writers. Things come together for you very, very well, very clear, very succinct, very logical, very organized, comes together for you. And so this is what you know. So coming out of those challenging relationships, when the universe released those challenging relationships through the waning moon, and then you went in during Pluto, and you intentionally decluttered that fear, that doubt, that addiction to a person, place, or thing. You removed it yourself. It's like you throw it out with the trash. You're like, you know what? I'm not scared anymore. I'm not doubting myself anymore. I'm not attached. I don't have any unhealthy attachments to anybody anymore. Family, friends, ex-lovers, ex-whomever. I don't have any more unhealthy attachments anymore. I can do it. I believe in myself. I'm just going to go for it, right? So no more unhealthy, challenging relationships. You see things a lot clearer now. Now let's pull an oracle card and see what we have here. Your gifts that you have is to give to the world, Pisces. And by now, a lot of you all know that. I wouldn't be surprised if people are putting out music projects independently. I'm not surprised if somebody starts a podcast. I wouldn't be surprised if some of you all are, just creating some kind of art, right? Some kind of art that the whole world is actually benefiting from. And you're having a burning bowl ceremony. There are some of you that's decide, you know what? Some relationships were just unhealthy. I just need to just burn them once and for all. I need to write their name down. I need to put it in a bowl, and I need to just burn it and just let it just, be purified. Just out of my life, right? So again, you have Jupiter, Neptune, Pluto, and Saturn that are retrograde right now, right? So in a nutshell, what all 4 of those planets being retrograde means is that you are decluttering, you are making space for new things to come into your life. You're focusing on your ambition, you're setting long-term goals. You are starting to really, really embrace your freedom. you're being a free spirit, freedom to do what you want to do with your life. And I'm talking about unapologetically. And there's a lot of money that's flowing here. There's a lot of balanced out energy here. There's a lot of power and some fire up under all of this. And so during that burning bowl ceremony for you, it's like all of that stuff is just going to go up in the smokes unapologetically. And then Jupiter and Neptune being retrograde is really encouraging you to go after your dreams, especially you, because those are your ruling planets. Go after your dream. Any projects that you may have put down for a little while and put on pause because you felt like, nah, well, it's a lot going on right now. Time to pick them back up and charge ahead, because you are headed in the right direction. And just remember, Pisces, just because you can't see your dreams, it doesn't mean that they're not manifesting. You've already done the work. So now it's time to walk by faith, right? It's time to walk by faith and dig a little deeper to find some more courage, because again, having faith in your dreams, you're headed in the right direction. You're not repeating another cycle. So don't be nervous in this new phase. Okay, Pisces? That's what I have for you. Bye.